How's it going, movie fans? 2022 is coming to an end, and what a year it's been. For many of us, it signalled a return to something resembling normalcy after 2 years of restrictions, which also meant a return of audiences going back to the cinema. The top 10 movies at the box office have currently grossed a total of around $8 billion worldwide, which includes $1.5 billion from the #1 grossing film, Top Gun Maverick. Along with Top Gun, other franchise films had success, with returns to the silver screen for Jurassic World, the MCU, Minions, the DCEU, and Avatar, among others. Here are the Firewall's top 10 movies of 2022. At number 10 is The Menu. Julian Slovic, played by Ralph Fiennes, is the head chef at one of the world's most exclusive and lavish restaurants, and he has a special evening planned for his distinguished clientele. Among them are guests played by Anya Taylor-Joy and Nicholas Hoult. The Menu has currently grossed a little over $61 million at the box office. The running time is 107 minutes, and The Menu has the Firewall rating of 7.9 out of 10. At number 9 is The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. This action comedy grossed $29 million at the box office and sees Nicolas Cage play a fictionalized version of himself alongside Pedro Pascal, who plays billionaire playboy Javi Gutierrez. Javi invites Cage to be the guest of honor at his birthday, which Cage accepts but finds himself being approached by the CIA. The running time is 107 minutes, and The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent has the Firewall rating of 8. At number 8 is Jackass Forever. The fourth installment of the Jackass franchise saw a return to the big screen for the Jackass crew for the first time in 12 years. A majority of the original cast returned, joined by newcomers and celebrities to perform wacky and wild stunts. The film grossed $80 million at the box office. The running time is 96 minutes, and Jackass Forever has the Firewall rating of 8. At number 7 is Beavis and Butt-Head Do the Universe. Beavis and Butt-Head also made a return in feature film form for the first time since 1996. Mike Judge returns to voice the troublesome teens who are sentenced to time at a NASA space camp after burning down their school, but they end up impressing the NASA higher-ups and are sent into space aboard a space shuttle. The running time is 87 minutes, and Beavis and Butt-Head Do the Universe has the Firewall rating of 8.1. At number 6 is All Quiet on the Western Front. Based on the novel of the same name, this war drama depicts the events which follow a group of friends, including 17-year-old Paul Boehmer, who voluntarily enlist in the German army 3 years into the First World War. While they start out with wide-eyed pride and optimism, the reality of the situation soon hits. The runtime is 148 minutes, and All Quiet on the Western Front has the Firewall rating of 8.2. At number 5 is The Batman. In this reboot, which sees Robert Pattinson don the famous cape and cowl of the Dark Knight and go up against a serial killer who calls himself the Riddler, played by Paul Dano. Alongside them, Jeffrey Wright, Andy Serkis, Colin Farrell, and Zoe Kravitz also star. The Batman grossed close to $800 million at the box office. The running time is 176 minutes, and The Batman has the Firewall rating of 8.3. At number 4 is Everything Everywhere All at Once. In this adventure comedy, Michelle Yeoh stars as Evelyn Kwan Wang, an overworked and unsatisfied laundromat owner whose business and personal lives are on the verge of falling apart when she is introduced to the multiverse, where every conceivable version of herself exists. The film grossed $103 million at the box office. The runtime is 139 minutes, and Everything Everywhere All at Once has a Firewall rating of 8.3. At number 3 is The Banshees of Inisherin. Written and directed by Martin McDonagh, Colin Farrell stars as Padrick alongside Brendan Gleeson as Colm. On the fictional Irish Isle of Inisherin, Padrick one day discovers that his longtime friend Colm no longer wants to have anything to do with him. A bemused Padrick then attempts to mend the friendship. The running time is 114 minutes, and The Banshees of Inisherin has the Firewall rating of 8.5. At number 2 is Top Gun Maverick. Just over 35 years after its predecessor Top Gun was released, Top Gun Maverick hit cinemas, and with Tom Cruise returning to reprise his role of Pete Mitchell, aka Maverick, joined by a cast which includes Jennifer Connelly, Val Kilmer, Miles Teller, and John Hamm, it became the highest grossing film of the year. The runtime is 130 minutes, and Top Gun Maverick has a Firewall rating of 8.7. At number 1 is RRR. Set in 1920, during a time when the British Crown ruled over India, following the abduction of a young girl from an Indian tribe, the tribe's guardian, Komaram Bhim, sets out to rescue her. Along the way, he meets Alluri, Sitarama Raju, and unaware of their opposing intentions, the pair form a strong bond. The runtime is 187 minutes, and RRR has the Firewall rating of 8.8. Thanks for watching. Next week I'll be counting down the Firewall's top 10 Anthony Hopkins movies, and if you enjoyed this list, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe.